My beloved child, breathe and listen closely, because this word is for the part of you that still bows under shame, the part of you that still lowers its head when old memories speak, the part of you that still believes the enemy has the right to call you by what I have already washed away. Be still for a moment, and let my voice reach the hidden room of your heart where you have been carrying names I never gave you. I am not speaking to condemn you. I am speaking to rescue you from the weight you were never meant to wear. You have called yourself broken, but I call you held. You have called yourself dirty, but I call you cleansed. You have called yourself rejected, but I call you chosen. You have called yourself unworthy, forgotten, cursed, too far gone, too stained, too late, too damaged. But I did not open my arms on the cross so you could spend your life agreeing with the accusations. I died to silence. I did not pour out mercy so you could still clothe yourself in disgrace. I did not redeem you so you could keep walking as though shame owns your name. Hear me today with all your heart, my child. Do not wear what I redeemed. Do not keep clothing yourself in a name I removed from you. Do not pick up the garment of guilt when my mercy has already covered you. Do not wrap your soul in the words of people who wounded you, in the memories that embarrassed you, in the failures that tried to define you, in the voices that said you would never be clean again. I have spoken over you, and my voice is higher than every voice that accused you. Today I place my hand upon your heart, not to expose you for destruction, but to lift the false label that has been pressing against your spirit. I am covering you again with mercy. I am drawing you back under my wings. I am calming the trembling places inside you. I am reminding you that redemption is not a weak hope. It is my finished work over your life. If this word is already touching the place where shame has been speaking, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to remember they are redeemed. And before you go any further, write below with faith, I am not my shame, I am redeemed. Let your mouth begin to break agreement with the lie. Let your heart hear you say it. You are not what happened to you. You are not what they called you. You are not the darkest chapter of your story. You are mine, and I have already begun to make all things new. The names that hurt you were never my names for you, my beloved child. The names that came through rejection, through betrayal, through a door that closed, through a person who left, through a mistake you regret, through a sin you confessed with tears, through a season when you did not know how to stand. Those names did not come from my mouth. They came from pain. They came from accusation. They came from the enemy who studies your wounds and tries to turn them into your identity. But I am telling you today, what came from a wound has no authority to name the one I have loved from the beginning. Some people called you difficult because they did not know how to love you with patience. Some called you weak because they only saw the moment you fell and not the strength it took for you to rise again. Some called you a failure because they judged one chapter and ignored the hand I still had upon your life. Some called you unwanted because they did not understand the treasure they were mishandling. Some memories called you dirty. Some disappointments called you cursed. Some losses called you forgotten. Some sins called you disqualified. But listen closely, my child. My voice does not agree with the voices that crushed you. My voice does not repeat the sentence of your accusers. My voice does not press your face into the dust after I have already lifted you with mercy. You have become familiar with shame in ways I never desired for you. You wake up and before your feet touch the floor, your mind begins to rehearse old mistakes. You remember what you said, what you did, what you allowed, what you lost, what you should have done differently, and the enemy whispers as though yesterday has more power than my mercy today. You come into prayer, and instead of running into my arms, you stand far away inside your own heart, feeling unworthy to speak, feeling too stained to ask, feeling too late to be restored. You receive love from others, but inside you secretly question it, wondering if they would still love you if they knew everything, wondering if I would still hold you if all of your hidden places were uncovered. But I know all of you, and I still call you mine. I knew the wound before you named it. I knew the failure before you confessed it. I knew the betrayal before it broke your heart. I knew the place where shame would try to sit like a ruler over your thoughts. And still I chose you. Still I pursued you. Still I covered you. Still I called you by a name higher than your pain. Do not confuse conviction with condemnation. When I correct you, I bring you closer. When the accuser condemns you, he drives you into hiding. When I speak, my voice may reveal the wound, but it also pours oil upon it. When the enemy speaks, he opens the wound again and tells you it will never heal. My voice does not crush you after I have forgiven you. My voice does not chain you to what I have already washed. My voice does not call you by the sin that my blood has answered. If you hear a voice saying you are hopeless, it is not mine. If you hear a voice saying you are too far gone, it is not mine. If you hear a voice saying you should not pray, should not rise, should not hope, should not believe for restoration, it is not mine. My spirit draws you with truth and tenderness. My mercy leads you out of hiding. My love breaks the agreement you made with fear. Shame may have touched your past, but it has no legal right to define your future. It is an old garment, and it no longer fits the one I have redeemed. It may feel familiar because you wore it for many seasons, but familiar does not mean true. You have worn words that were too small for the destiny I placed inside you. You have wrapped yourself in labels that cannot hold the weight of my calling. You have walked under a name that heaven already canceled. And today I am teaching you to take it off with faith. Do not keep adjusting a garment I removed. Do not keep defending a lie I defeated. Do not keep feeding an accusation that has no throne in my presence. When you repeat the enemy's name for you, you strengthen a lie that I have already broken. When you say, I am worthless, I am ruined, I am rejected, I am always going to fail, you are giving your mouth to a voice that did not create you, did not redeem you, and does not have the authority to finish your story. Guard your mouth, my child. Guard your agreement. Do not let shame borrow your tongue. Do not let the accuser use your own voice to rebuild a prison I already opened. Say what I say. Believe what I have spoken. Receive what I have declared. The next step is not to prove yourself worthy before you come to me. The next step is not to fix every broken part before you let me love you. The next step is not self-improvement before redemption. The next step is receiving what I have already spoken over you. Come closer. Breathe under my mercy. Let the false names fall. The names that came from pain must lose their power now, because they did not come from me. The cross already answered your accusers, my beloved child. Before shame ever learned how to speak your name with cruelty, my mercy had already prepared an answer. Before the enemy gathered memories against you, before people reminded you of what I had forgiven, before your own heart tried to reopen the case, I had already stretched out my love in the place of your guilt. Redemption is not a feeling that comes and goes with your mood. Redemption is not a fragile thought that disappears when your memories become loud. Redemption is my finished work, my holy declaration, my blood speaking louder than every charge raised against you. Listen closely now, because I do not want you to build your identity on the weather of your emotions. Some days you may feel clean, and some days shame may try to make you feel stained again. Some days you may feel strong, and some days an old weakness may whisper that nothing has changed. But my child, truth is not waiting for your feelings to approve it. Truth stands because I have spoken. Truth remains because I have paid the price. Truth holds you, even when your heart trembles. I did not redeem you halfway. I did not cleanse only the surface of your life. I did not wash your hands and leave your heart in chains. I did not call you mine and then leave your name in the hands of your accusers. When I carried your sin, I carried it away. When I covered you with mercy, I did not leave you uncovered in the hidden places. When I forgave you, I did not write beside your name, barely tolerated. I wrote beloved. I wrote restored. I wrote received. I wrote clean. I wrote mine. The old things are gone, my child, and now I am making you new. You are not being asked to pretend your past never happened. You are being called to believe that my redemption is greater than what happened. You are being called to stand under the authority of the cross and say, the accusation may be loud, but it is not final. My memory may remember it, but heaven has answered it. A person may bring it up, but my God has carried it away. Do not fear the sound of an accusation when I have already declared the verdict. The enemy may come with guilt, regret, embarrassment, and old scenes that still make your stomach tighten. He may point to the moment you fell and say, this is who you are. He may point to the season you wandered and say, this is your true name. He may use voices from your past, words from people who never saw you through mercy, memories that rise at night, thoughts that strike when you are tired. But I am your Redeemer, and I am telling you now, the cross has spoken over all of it. My blood is not silent. My mercy is not weak. My love is not confused about you. You do not have to keep standing in the courtroom of your old shame. You do not have to keep answering charges I have already answered. You do not have to keep punishing yourself to prove you are sorry. Come out of that place. Come out of the corner where you have been hiding. Come out from under the sentence that no longer belongs to you. Forgiven does not mean you are barely allowed near me. Forgiven means the door is open. Forgiven means the record has been changed by mercy. Forgiven means I receive you with love, I cover you with grace, I restore your place, and I call you my child without hesitation. So breathe, my little one. Let your shoulders lower. Let your heart stop running from me. If I have paid for your freedom, stop calling yourself imprisoned. If I have washed you, stop calling yourself dirty. If I have opened the door, stop living as though the prison still holds you. If I have called you mine, stop asking shame for permission to believe it. The cross already answered. Mercy already spoke. Heaven already declared you redeemed. Now let that truth enter the deepest place in you, and let every false name begin to lose its power. Breathe under my wings while I remove the weight, my beloved child. Do not rush past this moment. Do not tighten your heart as though I have come to strike you. Let your shoulders drop. Unclench the place inside you that has been bracing for rejection. Take a slow breath and receive the covering of my presence. Because I am not standing over you with condemnation, I am drawing you under the shelter of mercy. Under my wings, the accuser cannot rename you. Under the shield of my blood, shame cannot place its old garment back upon your soul. Under my love, you are not exposed to be destroyed. You are uncovered to be healed. I know the weight you have carried in your body. I know the heaviness in your chest when a memory returns. I know the fear of being found out, the instinct to hide, the way you smile while your heart is trembling, the exhaustion of pretending you are fine, when deep inside, you are tired from holding yourself together. I have seen the nights when you replayed words that wounded you. I have seen the moments when you avoided prayer because you thought my presence would only make you feel worse. But listen closely, my little one. I do not heal by humiliating you. I do not bring hidden things into the light so I can crush you. I bring them into my light because darkness has tormented you long enough. I am lifting the garment of disgrace from your shoulders now. I am loosening the knot of fear that has been tied around your heart. I am washing the place you kept hidden. I am touching the memory that still makes you flinch. I am speaking peace over the scene that still makes your mind run away. I am not ashamed to come near the part of you that you have been ashamed to show me. My mercy is gentle, but it is powerful. My hand is tender, but it breaks chains. My voice is soft over your wounds, but it commands every lie to leave. Be still, and let me cover you. Let my love reach the places your performance could not protect. Let my blood speak over the places your explanations could not defend. You do not need to hide from the one who already knows you and still calls you mine. You do not need to keep pretending strength while shame drains your spirit. I am restoring strength to you. I am returning breath to you. I am calming your nervous heart and teaching it that my presence is safe. And as this false weight lifts, you will begin to hear what shame has been trying to drown out. You will hear the name I have been speaking over you all along. Not rejected, not ruined, not unclean, not forgotten. Come closer, my child. Breathe again. Let the old weight fall, because now I am teaching you to hear your true name. I rename you beloved, clean, chosen, and mine, my beloved child. Let this truth enter deeper than the wound, deeper than the memory, deeper than the name shame tried to carve into your heart. You are not rejected, you are received. You are not dirty, you are washed. You are not forgotten, you are mine. You are not a mistake wandering through the earth without covering. You are my child carried in my hand, watched by my eyes, defended by my mercy, known by name before others ever judged you. Before they formed an opinion about you, I knew you. Before they misunderstood your tears, I saw them. Before they counted your failures, I counted you precious. Before shame tried to dress you in disgrace, I had already called you beloved. Do not let the old label speak louder than the name I give you now. Failure is not your name. I will turn what the enemy used to accuse you into a testimony of my patience and power. Broken is not your name. I am restoring what was shattered and teaching your heart to beat again with hope. Ashamed is not your name. I have covered you with mercy, and what I cover, no accuser has the right to uncover for destruction. Abandoned is not your name. I chose you when others walked away. I held you when others released you. I stayed when others became tired of your story. You are not cast away, you are gathered. You are not disqualified, you are called. You are not invisible, you are seen. You are not unwanted, you are treasured. My child, receive this as more than comfort. This is covenant. This is not a kind thought placed gently over a painful place for one moment. This is the truth I command you to wear. You are an heir of my promise. You belong to my house. You are not standing outside the door begging for leftovers of mercy. You are seated where my love has made room for you. I have placed my name over you. I have placed my spirit within you. I have placed my hand beneath you, so even when you stumble, you will not be destroyed. I do not call you by your worst day. I do not introduce you to heaven by your deepest wound. I do not speak of you according to what broke you, but according to what my love is making new within you. So, stop introducing yourself to life through your worst season. Stop walking into new doors carrying the announcement, I am damaged, I am unwanted, I am the one who failed, I am the one who was left, I am the one who cannot be trusted with hope. No, my beloved, that is not your introduction anymore. Stand in what I have declared. Walk into the day as one redeemed. Enter prayer as one received. Face people as one covered. Look at your future as one chosen. When you speak about yourself, do not speak as though shame is still your owner. Do not rehearse your pain as though it has the final authority. Say what I say until your heart begins to recognize the sound of freedom. Now tell me with your own mouth, slowly and with faith, I belong to God. I am not what happened to me. I am redeemed by mercy. Say it again, my child. I belong to God. I am not what happened to me. I am redeemed by mercy. Let your own ears hear agreement with heaven. Let your mouth break the old contract with shame. Let your spirit rise beneath the covering of my truth. This is not empty positive thinking. This is not pretending. This is not denying the pain. This is agreement with the one who purchased you, cleansed you, and called you by name. I paid too much for your freedom, for you to keep speaking like you are still owned by bondage. You are clean because I have washed you. You are beloved because I have loved you with an everlasting love. You are chosen because my mercy reached for you before you knew how to reach back. You are mine because no darkness, no accusation, no old sin, no cruel word, no season of confusion, and no weapon formed against your identity has the power to cancel what I have spoken. Let the enemy hear your new agreement. Let your memories hear it. Let the places that once made you shrink hear it. I am not my shame. I am not my past. I am not the name pain gave me. I am beloved. I am clean. I am chosen. I am His. And now that I have corrected your identity, do not walk back into old rooms as if nothing has changed. Do not return to conversations that keep you dressed in condemnation. Do not sit with thoughts that require you to forget my mercy in order to belong to them. Do not keep visiting the grave of a name I buried. When you know you are mine, you cannot keep living like you are unclaimed. When you know you are clean, you cannot keep surrendering your confidence to every reminder of dirt. When you know you are chosen, you cannot keep begging rejection to explain your worth. Rise gently, my beloved child, not with pride, not with hardness, but with holy certainty. I am teaching you to stand without the old covering. I am teaching you to speak without the old fear. I am teaching you to see yourself through my redemption and not through the eyes of those who wounded you. Your name is no longer shame. Your name is no longer rejected. Your name is no longer ruined. I call you beloved, clean, chosen, and mine. And what I call you, you must learn to call yourself. Stop returning to the garments I removed, my beloved child. Do not go back and pick up what my mercy has already taken off your shoulders. Do not let familiar pain dress you again in a name I have buried. Do not return to conversations that make you feel small, habits that keep you hiding, relationships that only know how to remind you of who you were, thoughts that drag you back into shame, and secret agreements that whisper, maybe I am still unclean, maybe I am still rejected, maybe I am still what happened to me. No, my child, I have removed that garment. Do not wear it again. Bitterness is an old garment, and it does not belong on the redeemed. Self-punishment is an old garment, and it does not prove repentance. It only keeps you chained to a debt I have already paid. Hidden sin is an old garment, and I am calling you into the light where mercy can cleanse you and strength can keep you. Comparison is an old garment, and it will make you despise the story I am writing with your life. Fear is an old garment, and it will make you live like an orphan when I have called you my child. The need to prove your worth is an old garment, and you must stop carrying yourself like you are on trial before people who did not create you, did not redeem you, and cannot name you. The enemy will try to hand the label back to you. He will wait for a weak moment, a lonely night, a mistake, a memory, a careless word from someone else, and he will say, "See, nothing has changed." He will bring evidence from your past and arrange it before your mind, like a case against your future. The accuser will speak with confidence, but confidence does not make him truthful. He may know what you did, but he does not have authority over what I have declared. He may know where you fell, but he cannot cancel where my mercy lifted you. He may show you the stain, but I will show you the blood that washed it away. So, refuse what I removed. Refuse the old label. Refuse the old agreement. Refuse the old hiding place. Refuse the voice that makes condemnation sound like honesty. Do not open your soul to voices that only remind you of who you were and never honor what I am making you. Guard the doorway of your heart. Guard the atmosphere around your faith. Guard your ears from accusations dressed as advice, from mockery dressed as concern, from old companions who are more comfortable with your chains than with your freedom. You can love people and still refuse to let their words clothe you. You can forgive people and still stop giving them access to the tender places I am healing. Redemption is received by grace, but the redeemed life is practiced by agreement. Every day you must choose what you will wear in your thoughts, in your speech, in your prayers, in your decisions. Choose mercy again. Choose obedience again. Choose truth again. When shame says hide, pray. When guilt says stay silent, call on me. When fear says you are unworthy to come near, run faster into my presence, because you are not a stranger begging at a locked door. You are my child returning to your Father. Do not stop praying because you feel unworthy. Pray because you are mine. Do not close your mouth because shame has become loud. Speak, because my mercy is louder. Come to me quickly when you stumble. Come to me honestly when you are tempted. Come to me before the old garment touches your shoulders again. I will strengthen you. I will teach you. I will show you how to walk clean without pretending you are strong in yourself. I will train your hands to release what wounds you and your mouth to speak what heals you. I will place my word in you until your thoughts begin to bow to truth, until your tongue stops repeating shame, until your heart recognizes the clothing of righteousness and refuses every garment I removed. Let my word train your mouth to agree with heaven, my beloved child. Do not leave your tongue untrained when shame has trained it for so long. Do not let old pain keep teaching you what to say about yourself. Come to my word each day, and let truth become stronger in you than the memory of accusation. My word is alive. My promises wash the mind. My truth steadies the heart when fear begins to shake it. My voice will not only comfort you for a moment, it will rebuild the language of your soul until you stop speaking like a prisoner and begin speaking like the one I redeemed. Seek me in the morning before the noise of the world begins naming you. Open your Bible before you open your heart to fear. Close the door of your room and come into my presence, where no accuser is allowed to interrupt what I am speaking over you. Breathe slowly. Let worship rise quietly. Let my peace enter the storm inside you. Read my promises aloud, not as distant words, but as bread for your spirit, as medicine for your wounded places, as light for the rooms in your mind where shame has tried to hide. Say what I say until your own voice becomes familiar with heaven. Shame survives through repetition, my child. It repeats the same accusation again and again until you begin to think the lie is your name. It reminds you of the same failure, the same loss, the same rejection, the same regret, until your heart begins to expect defeat before the day even begins. But redemption must also be rehearsed. Mercy must be repeated. Truth must be spoken again and again until the lie loses its rhythm in you. Do not be embarrassed to declare my word many times. Do not think you are weak because you need to hear truth daily. A tree drinks water again and again, and it becomes strong. Your soul must drink my word again, and you will become steady. Now answer shame with my truth. When shame says guilty, answer forgiven. When shame says unwanted, answer chosen. When shame says too late, answer made new. When shame says ruined, answer restored. When shame says rejected, answer beloved. When shame says unclean, answer washed by mercy. When shame says you will never change, answer I am a new creation. Speak it with your own mouth now, my child. I am forgiven. I am chosen. I am made new. I am washed. I am loved. I am not owned by shame. I belong to God. Your mouth is not a small thing. What you keep declaring over yourself shapes what you expect, what you pursue, what you allow, and what you refuse. If you keep calling yourself worthless, you will expect rejection and accept less than the covering I have prepared for you. If you keep calling yourself ruined, you will hesitate before doors I am opening. If you keep calling yourself unworthy, you will stand far away from the blessings I am bringing near. But when your mouth agrees with my mercy, your steps begin to change. Your courage begins to rise. Your boundaries become holy. Your prayers become bold. Your heart begins to recognize the future I am placing before you. So write it below as agreement, not performance, not to impress anyone, but to let your own voice testify against shame. Leave these words with faith. I receive my redeemed name. Let it be public agreement that shame will not own your voice. Let it be a line drawn in your heart today. I receive my redeemed name. I receive what God calls me. I receive mercy over accusation. I receive truth over torment. I receive the name heaven speaks over me. And as your identity is renewed, I will begin restoring what shame damaged. I will touch your heart, your home, your relationships, and your future. I will restore confidence where fear made you shrink. I will restore tenderness where shame made you guarded. I will restore hope where disappointment made you silent. Keep coming to my word. Keep praying. Keep worshiping. Keep speaking what I speak. I am training your mouth for freedom, and I am preparing your life for restoration. I am restoring what shame tried to steal from your life, my beloved child. My redemption does not stop at forgiveness. Forgiveness opens the door, and restoration begins to walk through every room of your heart, every room of your home, every place where shame left silence, fear, distance, confusion, and heaviness. I am not only removing the old name from you, I am rebuilding what that old name damaged. I am restoring peace where accusation created storms. I am restoring courage where embarrassment made you hesitate. I am restoring tenderness where pain taught you to protect yourself with walls. I am restoring strength for your work, clarity for your prayer, and hope for the days ahead. Shame stole from you quietly, my child. It stole confidence until you questioned every step. It stole joy until even blessings felt difficult to receive. It stole boldness until you apologized for taking up space in the life I gave you. It stole intimacy with me until prayer felt like a place of fear instead of a place of safety. It stole your expectation for the future until you looked ahead and only saw punishment, delay, or disappointment. But I am coming into those empty places now. I am filling what was drained. I am breathing life into what became tired. I am placing my hand over the places where your spirit has been weary, and I am saying, rise again, hope again, believe again, live again. You will see restoration inside you, and you will see restoration around you. There will be peace in your home where tension has been speaking too loudly. There will be grace over your household, even in conversations that once carried fear. There will be bread on your table and provision for what is needed. I know the bills, the needs, the worries, the responsibilities, and the pressure you have carried while trying to heal inside. I am not blind to your daily life. I am your Father in the secret place, and your provider in the visible place. I will give wisdom for your next season. I will guide your decisions. I will put strength in your hands for the work before you. I will teach you when to move, when to wait, when to speak, when to rest, and when to close a door that keeps inviting shame back in. My angels are around your steps, my child. You are not walking into restoration uncovered. The enemy may try to frighten you with old patterns and say, this peace will not last, this healing is not real, this new courage will disappear. But remain under my wings. Stay under the shield of my mercy. I am guarding what I am growing in you. I am protecting the tender places that are learning to trust again. I am surrounding your steps with my presence. And even when the path feels unfamiliar, I am not confused about where I am taking you. I am preparing you for a life that is not ruled by the name shame gave you. And listen closely, because this restoration is not a reward for earning a new name. You did not become beloved by performing well enough. You did not become mine because you finally felt strong. You did not become chosen because you never struggled again. I restore you because you are my child. I restore you because I love you. I restore you because mercy has claimed you. Your new name is not wages for perfect behavior. It is covenant spoken over you by the one who redeemed you. So do not turn restoration into another trial where you must prove you deserve to be healed. Receive it as a child receives bread from the Father's hand. Receive it as mercy. Receive it as love. If you stumble, do not rename yourself again. If weakness appears, do not pick up the old garment and say, "See, this is who I really am." No, my beloved. Repent, rise, and return to my voice. Come quickly, come honestly. Come without hiding. A stumble is not permission for shame to become your identity again. A hard day is not a crown for accusation. A mistake is not your name. Let conviction bring you home, but do not let condemnation drive you into hiding. I will wash your feet. I will steady your heart. I will teach you to walk with greater wisdom. I will not abandon the work I have begun in you. What I restore in you will become a witness through you. Others will look at your life and see that shame did not get the final word. They will see peace where there used to be panic. They will see gentleness where there used to be guardedness. They will see courage where there used to be shrinking. They will hear your mouth speak mercy where it once repeated accusation. Your healing will not make you proud. It will make you grateful. Your freedom will not make you harsh. It will make you compassionate. You will become a living testimony that my love can reach the hidden places, cleanse the wounded places, and raise a person into newness again. So lift your eyes, my beloved child. Restoration is already moving. I am restoring your heart, your home, your voice, your prayer, your strength, your future. I am restoring what shame tried to steal, and I am teaching you to walk without bowing to the thief. Keep agreeing with my word. Keep receiving your true name. Keep your mouth filled with mercy. Now you are ready to speak as one redeemed. You are ready to pray as one received. You are ready to walk forward as one I have called beloved, clean, chosen, and mine. Walk forward as the one I redeemed, my beloved child. Do not walk forward as your shame. Do not walk forward as your failure. Do not walk forward as the wound that hurt you, the mistake that humbled you, the rejection that confused you, or the old name that mercy has already removed. Walk forward as mine. Walk forward as beloved. Walk forward as clean. Walk forward as chosen. Walk forward as held by my hand and covered by my blood. The accuser does not have permission to name you anymore. Your past does not have permission to command your future anymore. Shame does not have permission to sit on the throne of your heart anymore. I have redeemed you, and what I redeem, I claim, I cover, I restore, and I lead. Now breathe deeply and pray with me, not with fear, not with hiding, but with the confidence of a child returning to the Father who has already opened his arms. Say from your heart, Father, I surrender every false name I have worn. I surrender every accusation that followed me. I surrender every memory that tried to define me. I surrender the words spoken over me in pain, anger, rejection, and misunderstanding. I surrender the name failure. I surrender the name ruined. I surrender the name unwanted. I surrender the name unclean. I surrender the old garment of shame, and I receive the name. You have spoken over me. I receive beloved. I receive clean. I receive chosen. I receive redeemed. I receive mercy over my past, truth over my mind, peace over my heart, and courage over my future. My child, I hear this prayer. I receive this surrender. I cover your mind now with peace. I strengthen your heart where it has been tired from accusation. I silence the accuser who tried to keep repeating what my mercy has already answered. I restore your courage to rise, to pray, to love, to obey, to begin again, to stand without the old garment. I lead you into the new chapter prepared for you, not as one who is barely tolerated, but as one who is deeply loved. I go before you. I walk beside you. I place my hand beneath you. I command fear to loosen its grip, shame to release its claim, and hope to rise again in your spirit. So walk slowly now. Breathe deeply. Let peace settle over you like a covering. Do not pick up again what mercy has taken from your shoulders. Do not return to the name I buried. Do not rehearse the lie I broke. When the old thought comes, answer it with my truth. When the old memory rises, bring it under my blood. When the enemy whispers, nothing has changed, say with holy certainty, I belong to God, I am redeemed, and shame has no authority to name me. If this prayer helped you lay down shame, Subscribe for more messages that call you back to my truth. Like this video and share it with someone who has forgotten their redeemed name. Leave your prayer request in the comments, because I am listening, I am near, and I still answer the cry of my children. And if you are ready to agree with heaven, write these words with faith. I will not wear what God redeemed. Come back tomorrow and listen again, my beloved child, because I still have words of life, courage, correction, and peace for you. I will keep teaching you to walk as mine. I will keep reminding you who you are. I will keep calling you out of shame and into truth. Go now under my covering. Go with my peace. Go with your true name. You are beloved. You are clean. You are chosen. You are mine.